What's going down, everybody? So today we are talking about the McFarlane Fallout TV show, Maximus. Yes, this is Maximus from the Fallout TV show, which if you've seen the show, you know that he acquires the suit, and this is him inside the suit. I think the suit looks pretty good. I think the way McFarlane did this one, it looks better than the Elite one, and it looks really cool to me. So let's get into it. So first thing, let me show you guys the box, if I can get the box in here. So this is the box. The box comes, of course, with the photo of Maximus, which is one of the McFarlane cards. That's pretty much the front of the box. This is the back of the box. And the bottom, we have that UPC code there, if that helps anybody out. And then the top has a window, so if you display it, you know, the stuff can go down through there. We have the ghoul, and we have, I forgot what her name is in the show. And this is the other side of the box. So that is the box for the figure. Oh, and of course it comes with one of the McFarlane Fallout stands. So as for the figure, though, the figure came out pretty doggone good. It came out good, man. It like I said, they have these, and then they have the Elite one. And the Elite one is a little more dull. It's not as shiny as this one, but I like the way this looks. Like the figure itself, if you look here, it pretty much looks like a Fallout suit. And this is one of the figures that I did not have. I don't have any Fallout figures or anything like that. So when I seen this, I was like, yo, this is dope. So I was like, yeah, let me see if I can pick one of these up. The ghoul I didn't like so much, but I did a review on the ghoul also. But the ghoul wasn't my cup of tea. But this one here, definitely a mech suit. You don't even know if it's part of the TV, if it's the TV show one or whatever. It can just go in your mech suit, you know, armor type suit, robots and stuff like that, and it'll still look cool. Definitely. So now let me show you what the figure comes with for accessories. So on the figure, you get the hands here. This is a gun hand, and this is a fist. It might have been both fists on there. I can't really remember. You also get the Maximus head. So this head is the one that comes on it, and then you have to put this one on, the helmet. You get two of these. You get a open hand, which is this open hand right here. You get a pointing finger. You also get another fist to go with that one. And you get another gun toting hand, like a gun holding hand. And then, last but not least, you get this, yes, you see me do that bend, that's the McFarlane bend. You get this hammer. So yeah, he comes with that stuff. It's pretty cool. Like they have the other one, which is the dude who was originally in the suit, but his doesn't come with the Fallout suit head. So I was like, nah, I can't rock with that one. So yeah, that's the stuff that comes with the actual figure. It's just pretty good. The hands and everything come out pretty good. The paint and stuff on it came out pretty good. And this head actually looks a lot like, let me bring it in really close. Looks a lot like the actual actor who played the part. So yeah, they did pretty good with that. Pretty good indeed. So now let's get into some of the movement of the figure. And if you guys watch my videos, then you know that I do not push my figures to the extreme because I paid for them with my own money and I ain't trying to break them. So let's start out with head movement here. So let me bring this in closer here so that you can see. So he can twist that way, he can twist that way. He can go rock up and down that little bit. These shoulder pauldrons, I think that's what they call them, they move, they're on a ball hinge, so they move out the way. You can get the arm up. If you move that out the way, you can get the arms up into the T pose. Yep, you can get it into the T pose. He has, they're not double jointed. The elbow is not double jointed. You have about a 90 degree right there. Maybe a little less than a 90. No, it's about a 90. about a 90 on there. We have the swivel at the top, which the swivel can be a little loosey-goosey. You see that? It's a little loosey-goosey. But it doesn't hinder him from holding stuff. So it's not so loose that you can't hold stuff. I like it kind of loose so that it's not, you know, too tight and the thing breaks from the tension, because the figure is it has some weight to it. It is a little hefty. So as for the twist for that, he can twist all the way around like that. The bottom right here, of course, doesn't have any twist. Kind of looks like RoboCop. A little crazy, like RoboCop and Megatron. Insane. The leg can't stretch out further than that because this piece right here stops it. But it can go forward about that much. It can go back about that much. The knee, let's get that. You get a less than 90 degree knee bend. Ankle can go forward, go back. It does not, it twists a little and it tilts a little. You get a little bit of tilt on there. So articulation is not that extravagant, but it still looks cool. And the thing is, if you know the Fallout suits, they're not articulate, they're not moving like Spider-Man. So it kind of makes sense. It does make sense to me. As for the crunch, I didn't do the crunch. Is the crunch forward? See if I can get him to crunch without the legs moving. The crunch forward and the crunch back. Like I said, things are loose. So when you get it, if you don't like things that are loose like that, and you're not just posing it, because you can still get them into poses. Let me do one of these here if I can get them to do something. Yeah, if you need to, you can still get them into a pose that you need them to get into. Or let's say you want them into one of those running poses like that. See, just like that. I just got him standing up there and he's already posed a little bit. So if I want a walking pose, let's say I have him like that. Now I got the walking pose. Looks cool. Everything stays stiff. Like I said, it's loose, but it's also stiff too. It's not smooth like, let's say, SH Figure Arts, smooth and loose. Like they've mastered that middle ground there for things being smooth and loose. But this comes out pretty good. It's not terrible. It's not as bad as it could be. But let me show you again. So you get the bottom here is kind of wiggly. And then the rest, everything here, he can stand up. And the arms are tight. They're kind of on a little ratchet. And let me show you the back of the figure. So the back, this is another accessory that it came with that you can stick into the back. And, of course, it can also come off like that. So in the package, it comes off. Nobody's going to display it or use it with it off. So I don't know why they added this like it was an extra accessory. But it is the battery pack thing that goes there. Let me actually pop the head off. See, the head's easy to pop off. And I will show you how it looks with this head. So, see? The head looks hella small compared to the other one. So even if you wanted to, let's say, have it like that, and then let's say you want to have this head, him holding it in his arm, something like that, kind of got it under his arm like that. Looks a little weird, but you know what I'm getting at. He can hold the other head, but this is the head that it comes within the box. That is the Maximus head. Bring that in a little bit closer there. Yeah, so that's the Maximus head right there. I don't like it with that one on there because I want him to be, I want him to be a Fallout from the game type figure. So I keep this one on. Pops in and out really easy. Satisfying pop sound. And he's back. The hammer goes into the hand, but of course, it's the McFarlane bendy shit. So it could, if you leave it in the hand, it might bend, something like that. But other than that, it goes in the hand pretty good. So if you put that in there like that, boom, he got his hammer. So it's pretty good. So the figure itself, I like it. I really like it. I think they did pretty well with these. They have them at your Targets. And I'm sure they're on. I'm not sure if they're on McFarlane's website, but I think they are. So the figure came out pretty good, man. I think it's great. Oh, almost forgot. Let me do the size comparisons. Can't do a video without the size comparisons. So let's see. He's standing here. So the figure's not that small. So when I add it, let's see. Who do I have? Let's put him with a G.I. Joe figure. So see the difference? He's big because this is a 6-inch figure. That's a G.I. Joe figure. So look at the size. Look at the difference in the size. This is a 6-inch figure, so he stands about 8 inches. I have to find my ruler. I can't find my ruler. So that's how big he is, standing next to one of those figures. Standing next to a 6-inch figure for a G.I. Joe figure. Let's put him next to a let's see. Let's put him next to Ryu. So this is a Jada Toys Ryu. See the size? Look at the size. Dude is huge. You wouldn't even think that the figure was really that big, but he's like towering over Ryu. Definitely towering over Ryu, which the figures are supposed to be big. They're McFarlane figures, which are usually like 7 inches, but this one has to be like 8. Matter of fact, you know what? Hold on. Let me see if I can find my really big ruler. Because I don't know what the little one is, but I do have my big ruler that I use when I'm fixing something around the house. So this is a big 2-foot ruler. So let's see what his actual size is. So he stands about, that is close to 8 inches. It's about 8. Yeah, I think that's about a little bit over 8. About 8 inches, which would make him, what is that, 8 feet? Some shit like that. So yeah, he's pretty big. This is him standing next to an SH Figure Arts figure, which it looks like a dwarf. That looks like a Hobbit standing next to a Fallout figure. Insane. That looks a little crazy. So if I had any other, let's put him next to my boy. Boom. Let's put him next to the Hide Monster. So next to the Hide Monster's still going to be bigger. But, you know, it's still like, oh shit. Like he could probably go maybe toe-to-toe with him. He's still busting off the screen. So he might be able to go toe-to-toe with him. But that's him next to the Hide Monster. And last but not least, let's get him next to Storm Collectibles Yujiro Hanma, which Yujiro is a big figure, but they're about the same size. He's a little bit bigger than Yujiro, but they're not too far in size. So, like I said, this is a hefty figure. It's pretty good. They did pretty well with this one. But McFarlane, he doesn't do bad with the figures. It's just, you know, like this one here, the pins are hidden. He doesn't do bad with the figures. It's just sometimes he makes some choices where you're like, damn, dude, did you have to do that? Like, it could have been something else. But, you know, the figure is dope. I think it's dope. I'm going to have him fighting little-ass Wolverine right here, probably, and see how that comes out. So, yeah, if you have any comments or any suggestions or anything, or if you're going to pick up the figure, let me know. Put it in the comments, and you know, let me know where you got yours from and how you like the figure and stuff like that. And I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.